Very interesting. It says mainstream media accidentally tells the truth. And I think she might have had one too many before she got on to, yeah, she said something that she really shouldn't have said. And probably most people didn't catch it, but yeah, let's just take a listen, shall we?
Supporters that I talked to who were Trump voters and are still Trump supporters, they go, yeah, you guys are going crazy. He's doing, what are you so surprised about? He's doing exactly what he said he's going to do.
Well, and I think that the dangerous, edges here are that he's trying to undermine the media, trying to make up his own facts, and it could be that while unemployment and the economy worsens, he could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah.
What the hell did you just say? He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is our job. He might be able to control what people think, and that is our job. Now, this is interesting as well. Some of you may have seen this, but it's worth seeing again.
Our responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
No, actually, that is extremely dangerous to our democracy. It's very hard to hear what he's saying. So I'll try my best to get this. It's only 25 seconds, but okay. And he starts off with, "We are grateful to the Washington Post, the New York Times, and Time Magazine."
Post, the New York Times, Time Magazine, and other publications.
And other publication whose directors have attended our meetings.
Whose directors have attended our meetings.
And have respected their promises of discretion for almost 40 years.
Respected their promises of discretion for almost 40 years.
It would have been impossible for us to develop our plan for the world.
It would have been impossible for us to develop our plan for the world
if we had been subject to the bright lights of publicity.
We had been subject to the bright lights of publicity.
But the world is now more sophisticated and prepared to march toward a world government. Now, remember, 1991 was when George Herbert Walker Bush stood up and said his famous speech about New World Order. It was the first time I had ever heard that term, and it stuck out to me. New World Order. We now have a very real chance or whatever at a New World Order.
This is an historic moment. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order